What's going What's going on, guys? Vic VP back with another Game Case Arcades video. We got some trouble. We actually got double trouble. I hope that came out alright. I'm using a gimbal. Alright guys, so real quick update. I'm using a gimbal. I've always had this gimbal, I just never really used it because I gotta update the software on it. But ever since I hit 900 subscribers and posted that video, I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a lot more followers. So I figured let's clean up the videos. You might see this one a little bit different. I put my settings to 4K. I want to give it a try. Hopefully 4K comes out good. So it's kind of unique how this one happened. We have two bar tops that were ordered a day after each other. I got Kevin's bar top. This one I'm going to be delivering right out to Westchester. And then this one I just learned, this one's going to Chari. It is actually a gift to her husband. So we're going to be, making their own videos and all that. This one, we're just going to go over some basics. I actually took a lot of the footage that I'm shooting today, and I'm going to be making a kind of breakdown on the price of a bar top, because people do find me on Letgo, but they do get kind of confused as to what the pricing is and all that. So that's going to be coming up too on bar tops and all that. So again, little quick backstory. These, honestly, I think they came from Letgo. I forgot where. Usually it goes from Letgo, and then I do give them my Google Voice text number, and then from there we talk more because I can't send pictures on Letgo, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, we got our two bar tops, 22 inches, stereo sound, subwoofer on this, 15,000 games, 4-player mod. So these both do have two PS3 controllers. They are wireless. In the front of the actual cabinet itself, I do have the power, the USB powers to charge them and all that. Now keep in mind, this is 15,000 games. These are running a Raspberry Pi. And again, some of the games, most of the games are set to 4-player mode. I keep discovering new stuff. So I figured out a way to get into MAM's kind of settings, you could say. I actually programmed it to the arcade sticks. So basically, some of the games that are 2-player, so for example, NBA Jam, it's really set to 4-player, but if you did want to set it to 2-player, I will show a tutorial on how to do that. It's sometimes kind of cool, like right now they're set to 4-player, so like this is player 1 and 2, so on NBA Jam you would actually be on the same team, which some people don't like. So with the tutorial coming up, you'll be able to switch, basically a dip switch, that's what it is, and you'll be able to switch it to 2-player, so now you'll be able to play against each other with the arcade sticks. Before we get into them, I did it. We shot promo videos of each cabinet in the new workspace. Check it out. First up, Kev's Arcade. Pretty sick, right? Next up, we got Chari, the gift to her husband. Check out the promo video on that one. All right, so now again, like I said, we're gonna just take this episode as kind of an overview on both of the systems. I always make a customer's kind of video as far as a tutorial, especially now with this coronavirus going on, and I personally never like addressed it and all that, but now it's kind of real. I usually like to stand with the customer and really go in depth, which I will still do, but I always like to give kind of a basic tutorial on how to turn on the machine, what to do, what to expect, and all that. So each customer is going to get their own unique video. On this video today, we're just going to kind of do a rundown on the Bartops, and we're going to be talking about a couple of things. So for example, again, this is a game room solutions cabinet. What was it? I got a little annoyed, can't lie to you. But I mean, I get there might have been confusion, but basically, again, like I said, we ordered both of these Bartops. I ordered like one like on Monday, and then the next one came in on Tuesday. As you can see, the button layouts on this, Kevin wanted this specific red, white, red, green, white, green. So he, you'll choose the buttons. You can let me know. He wanted LED buttons, which are awesome. This right now is set to fade, so it does go with the LED strips all around. I believe I've wired this to red. Yes, this one's set to red. So anytime the LED strip gives off the color red, your LED buttons will flash and turn on. Really awesome with the chrome T-molding. Good call on that, Kev. Kev chose the chrome. Really like it. It's pretty nice, very smooth, definitely liking it. And all in all, it's a great cabinet. Definitely loving it. Again, Game Room Solutions 22-inch stereo mod. These all have stereo sound, so you got left, right, and there's a subwoofer down below. We have our volume controller up top. I don't know what Game Room Solutions did with their wood. I think they upgraded their wood or something, but a regular staple gun, it just wouldn't hold. Like the staples would not hold. I was very shocked by it. But either way, everything is stapled down nice and neat. On Charlie's cabinet here, she had one specific request. She did want a little bit of the Puerto Rican flair to it. So I gave her the idea of the flag. So as you can see, like I said, a lot of people do like the retro arcade artwork that I've made. Again, I have a whole video of the whole Photoshop file, but this one is the original. I like this kind of like red and black combo, really clean and all that. So basically what she wanted to do is that she wanted to add a little bit of flag. She wanted some Puerto Rican flair to it. So I had the idea of, let's do a flag. So basically we took out that red and black and put a flag right over it. So that's kind of like where your layers are. That's what's great about my Photoshop file, because it's the real file. So you're able to kind of hover over, make a nice little, shadow effect to it. On our control panel, same thing. We added a little bit of the flags. And here on the marquee, we did the flags. So again, you could kind of see, again, that's how you know it's my real Photoshop file. We literally have characters in front of the flag. That's kind of like layers. That's how your Photoshop layers look and work. So the flag is deep in the back. It's really background, flag, and then all the characters are in front of it. So a lot of people do request for my Photoshop file. You will never get it. I'm sorry. I love my unique artwork. So again, stereo mod on both. Raspberry Pi, 15,000 games. So this plays, everything before, I would say, the N64. These do have N64 games on it. I would say about maybe 50% of them run smoothly. The other ones really don't. It's really meant for arcade classics, Sega Genesis, the NES, the Super Nintendo. These are running a track mode. So after 45 seconds, it goes into a track mode. So I am in right now MAM Arcade. And basically it's showing off all the little video snippets of 2,200 games. So this is kind of like your menu. You go up and down, you can play around with it. But I set it to 45-second track mode. So you could literally leave this on, walk away, and then it will go into its whole nice little track mode. Basically track mode is just kind of something where like you kind of walk past it and you're like, oh wow, what is this? And it attracts people to your cabinet. So again, a track mode's on it. You'll see it kind of goes into it after 45 seconds. As long as you don't touch the cabinet for 45 seconds, it will go into a track mode. I'm gonna let it go. I don't wanna kind of cut this. I'd rather you see it. So again, you got a little video preview. Volume knob up top. This does not play NFL Blitz. It doesn't have the high intense graphic games. And there's your track mode. So again, this Dr. Tommy game is within arcade. So it's kind of cool. It basically shows the video snippet and then it changes. It's really awesome. You could literally leave it alone and it'll work like that. If you want to wake it up, you just kind of tap the joystick or a button and you're back to normal. Again, I'm going to be going in depth with each cabinet, discussing what each button does. But I do also send to customers, like, what exact consoles are on this. So, you won't find PS2 on this. I think I have like a couple of PSP Lite games. There's like 1 or 2 PlayStation games. So this again is consoles. There's a lot of games, a lot of systems to it. You also have handhelds. So, you have your Game Boy and your Virtual Boy, the Game Boy Color, a lot of stuff. Also, what I do like about the Raspberry Pi builds is that we do have the collections. So it kind of like makes it easy to navigate stuff. I literally had a customer ask me for Mario. He's like, my son and my nephews, they are big Mario fans. So luckily with this kind of collections, you will literally find a Mario. There it is. I passed it, sorry. Go to Mario. And basically it finds all the Mario games within all the systems. So it literally will tell you what system you're running. And Mario games alone, there's 73 Super Mario games. You're talking from like this Mario Golf, that's from the Game Boy Color. There is one for the N64. My glare is there. Again, I do like the collections on this. It's very cool to have. But off track, what I was talking about with Game Room Solutions, that they messed up Chari's order, but luckily I had spare parts lying around. They basically sent me the exact duplicate of this cabinet minus the artwork. So they gave me this button layout, red, white, red, green, white, green. They gave me the 2 white bat tops, and they gave me chrome T-molding. For Chari's build, I requested blue T-molding, red, blue bat tops, and I did blue, white, red. Switched it up. We didn't want to do red, white, blue like Street Fighter style because that was kind of like the USA flag. So I feel like with this, it gives her flag kind of theming and all that. So again, they gave me red, white, red. So I needed to replace 2 of these buttons, and they gave me green, white, green. So I had to replace 4 of these buttons. So again, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Because of the reds here, they came here. I only had to replace 4 buttons. It was 2, I needed 4 blues. Luckily, sometimes Ryan, back in the day, he gave me extras. He would ship, 1 or 2. So I luckily had it. I did have to go to Micro Center to pick up the blue T-molding, but they are making it right. They are sending it back. But also remember, I have the issue with Eugene's Street Fighter cabinet. Hopefully they're going to be sending me the red bat top for that too. So for right now, Chari's going to pick this up tomorrow. And basically, once I get the delivery of the new bat tops, it's just a simple screw on. So she'll be able to easily screw it on. Figure it's great for Memorial Day weekend. They'll be able to play it and enjoy it during the weekend. Again, I mean, that's what Game Room Solutions, they messed up, but they always do make it right. So we are not on bad terms. I always use Game Room Solutions for most of this stuff. But the big plan now is to officially start making my own bar tops. Also, a little side note with these bar tops, which is pretty cool. This is actually really technically the second. It's really 1 and 2. I do have a Eugene's bar top. You saw my last video. I'm gonna really count that as number 1. His build is really the first build in the new shop. Number 2, number 3. So this is the 3 main bar tops I've had in the new shop built, and it's great. Love it. Love the experience. It's awesome. But again, like I said, the next step is to kind of go bigger. Possibly doing 32-inch screens or 27-inch screens. I got customers that do want trackballs and all that. The biggest thing is to make sure, really, when it comes time for Eugene's build, is to see, I mean, we did the measurement, but is to really, really, really make sure that that PC is going to fit inside of this bar top. From there, I'll be able to decide my design. I might have to go a little bit deeper, might have to go a little bit wider. Well, definitely wider because of the screen. But again, that's all later on. My real next thing right now after these go, and really after Eugene's build, is that I am going to go right into virtual pinball. I am dying to make my own virtual pinball cabinet. So that's going to be really the next ones coming up. So again, just a quick video on the bar tops that were just recently made. We're going to be making own personal videos. Kev's arcade, we're going to talk about that arcade. We're going to go over some tutorial stuff for him. I always do that for all the customers. But for right now, check it out. Double Trouble. I'll be doing a little bit of a photo shoot. That's another thing. I'm kind of setting up a corner in the shop somewhere to make clean pictures. And cleaner videos. So again, VicVP, Game Case Arcades, Double Trouble. We got 2 Bartops going out.